welcome to week 3 and our journey through the periodic table. This lesson we're going to be recreating the process by which Mendeleev developed the periodic table. We'll be looking at page 11 and then applying that on page 13. So here you see on the left hand side of this video, you see your page 11. Now, I do understand that is a lot of information, but half of today's lesson is a skills-based outcome. It is to be able to read and apply a methodology and to be able to follow it, which essentially just means, can you read something and do it? So I've given you information that is very word-based, and I want you to be able to follow that process in order to complete page 13 to a B or an A grade standard. Let's quickly go through it because there's a few changes. Now this is an activity that I didn't change before remote learning, so my apologies, but I have now. So the first part of that says cut out 20 cards, and there's an example on the next page. Well, if you see the example on the next page, there it is, but unfortunately it's a big block. So you don't have that. So instead, I'm going to give you that, and that's what you see on the right-hand side, but I'll get to that in a minute. If you cut out those 20 cards in class, then we could do this activity, but you can't. So instead, attached to this lesson, you will see at the bottom that there's another PowerPoint attachment, and it'll have a single PowerPoint slide, and this is what the PowerPoint slide would look like. It's the same as what you found here, but instead of one big block the wrong way around, each one of these can move. So you can move these around however you see fit, and you're just going to keep them on one single PowerPoint slide, and you'll see why in a second. So let's go back over to here and your information. You follow and read part 2 and part 3, and then it says, after you finish part 2 and part 3, it says take a photo of how this might look on the right hand side. And then you're going to, and that photo will be a screenshot of what this looks like. And then you'll take that screenshot and you'll place it right here on this left hand side where it says photo of arrangement, place here. Then you're going to continue, and there is more detailed information on part 4 all the way down to there, part 7. So that's information that you really should read because that gives you the detail of what's necessary to understand in this lesson. From part 8 all the way down, that's where the detail really comes in today, and the information and the difficulty comes in. Because I'm going to, in part 8 to 10, ask you to keep that that process, that format that you've started with here when you've taken that photo, but you'll use the other ones here, and you'll arrange them, hopefully in the same way that Mendeleev did. And then you will go 8, 9, 10, and all the way down to the end of number 10, and hopefully you will have these 20 elements in the same format as what Mendeleev did if you follow this process precisely. And then it says also take a photo as evidence. And you're going to place that photo. When I click out of it, you're going to place that photo on this side as well. And that photo will just be a screenshot of however you've arranged all those elements. And then there's some more information here that you can go to. After you've finished that, then it asks you to document your findings. So there's key pieces of information that you should have learned as you go through here, and basically it's a summary of the information that I've embedded into here. So just summarize what you've learnt and place it there. I've already talked about the 2 photos. And then the final thing you're going to do today is an interactive simulation, and applying what you've just learned. You'll have to copy and paste this website into Google, and it'll take you to the website that looks like this. And then you're going to click on it where it says mystery elements, and it just asks you to, as it says here, drag those elements to their correct positions. Okay, and it'll give you the hints and tips about physical characteristics, and also the chemical subatomic particle characteristics of it as well. When you've finished that and you have put them all in the right order, if you don't get it right first time, that's fine. Put 2 photos here and here. Put the photo of your first attempt and then put a photo of your second attempt here. I don't mind if you get it wrong first time, but have a go. It's really super important. If you don't understand this, then that shows that you really need to go back and have a look at the detailed information here and what you've learned from that. All right. Again, read through this and you should be able to fill in page 13. Download this information, another PowerPoint document, so that you can move these things around and order them as it shows in page 11. Good luck.